So, your cat is staring at their water bowl like it personally offended them. You spent good money on that dish, filled it with crystal clear H2O, and yet, nothing, not a sip. Meanwhile, the same cat happily drinks out of your glass when you're not looking, slurps from muddy puddles in the yard, and, let's be honest, probably wouldn't say no to toilet water if given the chance. Cats, 1. Logic 0. So many cat parents deal with the same mystery. Why won't their whiskered roommate drink? Think of this video as your ultimate guide to cracking the Da Vinci Code of cat hydration. We're diving into why your kitty is snubbing their water and how you can fix it. Because keeping them hydrated is the difference between a happy, healthy furball and one plotting your demise for serving inferior refreshments. Number 1. The bowl blunder. Let's face it, picking the wrong bowl for your cat is like giving Gordon Ramsay a paper plate and expecting a 5-star review. Not gonna happen. Cats can be pretty picky, and the bowl you choose might just be the reason your furry overlord is giving you the "I'm not drinking that" side eye. First off, size matters, at least when it comes to bowls. Your cat's whiskers aren't just for looking fabulous, they're super sensitive sensors that help them navigate the world. If the bowl is too small and their whiskers keep scraping the edges, it's basically like drinking water with someone poking you in the face every 2 seconds. No thanks. Then there's the material. Plastic bowls may look innocent, but over time they collect scratches that turn into bacteria hotels. The water might start tasting funky, smelling off, or just feel wrong to your cat's very refined palate. Yes, your cat is basically a wine snob, but for tap water. And let's not forget that some cats are straight up allergic to plastic. Cue feline acne. Tiny breakouts around the chin that make drinking or eating feel about as pleasant as chewing with a mouthful of paper cuts. Not ideal. So what's the fix? Stainless steel is your BFF here. Durable, easy to clean, and naturally bacteria-resistant. It's like the Rolls-Royce of cat bowls. If you insist on plastic, just keep an eye out for scratches, clean it often, and swap it out once it looks tired. Also, go for a wide, shallow dish. That way, your cat doesn't have to shove their whole head in like they're bobbing for apples. Hydration should be classy, not a gladiator sport. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. Location. Wrong location. Imagine if someone made you sip water only when you were standing next to the toilet. Gross, right? Well, that's basically what some cats feel like when their bowl is parked too close to their litter box. Just because it looks convenient to us humans doesn't mean your cat's into it. Spoiler alert, they're not. Here's the deal. Cats inherited some pretty fancy instincts from their wild ancestors. Back in the day, they hunted dinner far away from their watering hole to avoid turning it into a soup of feathers and fur. That survival logic still lives in your couch potato kitty. So even if they're crunching on kibble instead of catching mice, they'd still rather keep food and water in separate zones. But there's more. Cats don't always love drinking in one set spot. Why? Because heads-down slurping mode makes them feel like easy targets. It's like trying to enjoy a latte while someone sneaks up behind you. You'd be on edge too. So what can you do about it? Think of your house as a hydration station. Set up multiple water bowls in quiet corners where your cat can sip in peace, like a secret speakeasy, but for hydration. And if you've got more than one cat, double or triple up on the water spots, because let's face it, cats aren't big on sharing. And hey, even if you think the bowl is in a fine place, try moving it anyway. Cats are dramatic little creatures, and the tiniest detail can be the difference between refreshing and how dare you expect me to drink this. Number 3. Your cat wants a mini waterfall, not a puddle. Back in the wild, cats weren't exactly blessed with humans refilling their bowls on demand. Nope, they had to find rivers, streams, or any fresh running water that didn't come with a side of mystery bacteria. Flowing water was safer, cleaner, and way more refreshing. Fast forward to today, and that instinct is still alive and kicking. So don't be surprised if your kitty snubs their stagnant bowl like it's last week's leftovers. So what's the fix? Sure, letting your cat drink from the faucet can be fun, and hilarious, let's be honest. But unless you want a sky-high water bill, or a cat who's smart enough to turn the tap on when you're not looking, you'll want a better plan. Cue the cat fountain. These magical contraptions keep water flowing 24/7, making your kitty feel like they've got their own private mountain spring. Bonus: many come with filters, which means cleaner, fresher water and fewer worries about tummy troubles. Basically, it's the spa treatment your cat always knew they deserved. Number 4. Your cat thinks tap water tastes weird. You know that one friend who refuses plain water and insists it must be infused with cucumber, lemon, or just a splash of pomegranate essence? Yeah, cats can be like that too. Tap water often has a smidge of chlorine in it. Totally fine for us, but to your cat's super sensitive taste buds, it can make the whole thing taste suspicious. Cue the water strike. What can you do? You don't need to order artisanal spring water flown in from the Alps. Instead, try adding a tiny splash of flavor, like the liquid from a can of tuna or wet food, to make it more appealing. Instant kitty-approved cocktail. Another trick? Use a water filter to kick out any weird-tasting chemicals. And for the fancy felines who prefer their drinks on the rocks, toss in a few ice cubes. Cold, crisp, and suddenly irresistible, basically turning the kitchen into your cat's personal bar. Number 5. Your cat just isn't a fan of drinking. Here's a fun cat fact. Your fluffy pal's ancestors roamed dry deserts where water was rare. To survive, they learned to get most of their hydration from the prey they caught. Basically, juicy mouse smoothies. Fast forward to your house cat, and that ancient adaptation sometimes means they just don't feel like drinking, even with a shiny water bowl right in front of them. That's not always a problem, but it can become one, especially if your cat's eating only dry food. Some kitties adapt just fine, while others end up dehydrated without realizing it. And here's the serious part. If your cat suddenly changes their drinking habits, like going from guzzling water to avoiding it altogether, it might signal an underlying health issue. Illness or pain could make drinking uncomfortable, so if you notice anything unusual, a vet visit is a must. What can you do? Wet food is your hydration superhero. It's like sneaking extra water into their meals without them noticing. You can even add a splash of water to it if your cat is really behind on fluids. Just don't turn dinner into soup, or your feline critic will turn up their nose. Keeping your cat hydrated is key for their health, comfort, and long-term well-being. Number 6. Your cat is a water snob. Think your cat will drink anything because you've seen them slurp from a puddle outside. Or worse, immediately after a butt cleaning session? Think again. Despite their questionable life choices, cats can be ridiculously picky about their water. If it isn't fresh, they might act like you're offering them swamp juice instead of hydration. Stale water collects dust, hair, and random floaties that make it look, and taste, gross. Not to mention, standing water can grow bacteria, which messes with the flavor. Since cats have way more sensitive noses and taste buds than we do, even a hint of meh is enough to make them skip their drink. So what's the plan? Change your cat's water every single day, no excuses. And while you're at it, give the bowl a quick rinse to keep things clean. Every couple of days, go full-on dishwasher mode with hot water and cat-safe soap. Sparkling clean dishes aren't just for humans. Want bonus points? Get a water fountain. It keeps the water moving, fresh, and way more appealing to cats who think they deserve running water straight from the Swiss Alps. Fresh, clean, and classy. That's how your feline likes their H2O. Ways to tell if your cat is dehydrated. Number 7. How to spot a thirsty kitty. In trouble, dehydration. In cats isn't just about skipping a sip or two, it can quickly turn into something serious. The tricky part is that cats are absolute pros at hiding when they're not feeling well. They'll carry on with their mysterious aloof routines, leaving you to play detective. That's why learning to spot the small signs makes all the difference. One of the earliest clues is a sudden shift in behavior. If your usually playful, laser-chasing, furniture-scaling whirlwind of fluff suddenly transforms into a lethargic lump who barely lifts their head, it's time to pay attention. Thick, sticky saliva or sunken, tired-looking eyes are also warning signs that your cat may be running low on fluids. They start to look less like the vibrant creature you know, and more like someone who just pulled 3 all-nighters in a row. There are also a couple of simple ways to check at home if you're unsure. If you gently pinch the skin on the back of your cat's neck and it doesn't bounce back right away, that's a sign the body is lacking moisture. And if your cat lets you check their gums, you'll notice that a healthy, hydrated mouth feels smooth and moist, while dehydration leaves the gums sticky and tacky. Since cats are so skilled at pretending everything is fine, these subtle changes can be easy to miss. But the moment you notice them, it's important to take action. Dehydration won't fix itself, and delaying care can make things worse. When in doubt, the safest option is always a quick trip to the vet, because keeping your little drama queen healthy is worth every bit of caution. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.